Ladies and gentlemen, after a long-ass wait, as this event was filmed all the way back in October, here is my first ever BeamNG Freestyle event, as there will be 8 trucks driving on this track, and there's also an extra van stack that I made all the way down here where the trailer is, right next to the tabletop, right next to the trailer, all the way near the wall. It's with an SUV instead of like a van, and I took the tires off it, so hopefully they wouldn't move and such at all when I hit them, but unfortunately that wasn't really the case. So anyways, it's going to be the exact same rules that I usually do, 90 seconds of regulation plus 30 seconds bonus time. And let's go take a look at the field of the 8 trucks, and here are the trucks in the back getting ready to freestyle. As you can see, first up would be BeamNG, which is the truck I regularly drive with the 2 flags in the back. That's the addition I added to it. And right next to it is Bomb Squad, who I drove a couple times before, after this video, but this was, I think, the first time I ever drove it. Matter of fact, I think most of these trucks I drove for the first time, because this was literally like a few days after I got BeamNG back in October. It was October 14th when I filmed this series. It was like October 5th or something like that when I actually got BeamNG. And right next to it is Electric Blue, and then Canadian Carnage. And that was pretty much it with the custom, somewhat replicas, as we get into the final 4 trucks that are pretty much pure customs. Hirochi and Gripball, who I also add a single checker flag at the end too to make it a little bit unique. And at the end, as you can see, Cyborg and Dodge Destruction. And the order is the reverse of what you saw. So first up would be Dodge Destruction, then Cyborg, then Gripball, Hirochi, Canadian Carnage, Electric Blue, Bomb Squad, and finally BeamNG to finish it off. So here we go. To get this freestyle event underway, here comes Dodge Destruction. Alright, here we go. Here comes Dodge Destruction. Coming out of the tunnel. Lining up for a tunnel. Here we go as Dodge Destruction is on the track to get this event underway. This was the first time I ever drove Dodge Destruction. It taps the side of the tabletop right there as it's flying around the track right here, as it's going to come to a stop right here and revving that engine up to get the crowd excited for this event coming up. 8 trucks going out there for 2 minutes to freestyle. We'll see who wins in the end. Almost got close to the hill right here as turning around right here. Maybe rev up the engine again. Nope. And now gonna go line up for the tabletop right here as Freestyle's on the way. Got some nice air off the tabletop right here. Got a nice bounce right there. Got a little bit of a slap wheelie right there. As Dodge Destruction's keeping a little bit under more control than I would normally do for BeamNG. When I drove BeamNG, if you all remember, I just flew into the tabletop and stuff. And now gonna go for the fountain off the side of it. Jumped it too, takes a hard hit into the frame right there. But still hold on pretty good. As now gonna go line up for the race lane, slowing down a bit. Got some nice air right there too, as it jumps over the stack right here. Going to go into the tabletop right here. Got some nice air right there, nose down. And there goes part of the body right there, even though it didn't get touched. And there's the van stack I was mentioning earlier with an SUV right there as Dodge Destruction hits the wall. Now lined up for the Crossbred right here, slowing down. Oh, nice sky wheelie over it right there too. That was beautiful. Lands on 2 wheels right there for the moment. We're now halfway through the run, regulation at least. Getting close to the van, managed to avoid it right here. As gonna go for the tabletop right here. Gonna floor into it, got some nice air off the side. Man, Dodge Destruction put up a solid run right here. As now, gonna go line up for the tabletop right here. Got some big air right there, got close to the trailer, but managed to avoid it. As now down to the final 20 seconds, huge sky wheelie over there off the race lane. Crossbred down the center jump right there. Man, what a great run Dodge Destruction put up for its first time ever. Gonna go right for the race lane. Got some big air right there and clears the race lane completely. And here we go. Gonna go for the cars. And beautifully went over them. First time anyone touched anything that's breakable. And better hurry up. And it's gonna do a donut. And this will count towards regulation still, as we're now in bonus time. But this still counts towards regulation. As swing around beautifully. That came to a stop right there. As now finally got a hit off in bonus time. Gonna land right on the cars right there. Ooh, really put a hole in them right there. That was nice. Now gonna go for the backside center jump with a huge sky wheelie right there. Takes a hard hit off the side on 2 wheels for the moment. Now down to the final less than 10 seconds. Here we go. Right for the Crossbred. Gonna floor into it. Got some nice air right there. Gonna land on the hill right there. And gonna nose it on 2 wheels. Held on for the save. Hits the tabletop right there just in the nick of time. As that will count towards bonus time. What a great run Dodge Destruction's put up in its first run. As now gonna go for the tabletop right here. And this won't count towards the score. Getting close to the trailer right there. Managed to avoid it. Man, hold on really good. Nothing else is broke except that body piece that broke off early in the run. Takes a hard hit right there, but still going strong. As now gonna go into a donut right here. As swing around for the crowd over here since it didn't do it on this side, and finally comes a stop. What a great run that was by Dodge Destruction. What a good run by Dodge Destruction to get things started. That was his first ever hit on BeamNG, at least in my experience drive hit. It didn't hit everything on the track, but it also was kind of a little slow, but man, when it hit those hills and stuff, it got a lot of nice air off of it too right there. It hit the cars, which is the only thing that crushed anything out there. It didn't go for that extra van stack I put out there. It didn't go for the other van stack. It didn't go for trailer and such as it did that donut right there. That was nice. It got a couple donuts right there. And how about this when combo then lined up to jump on the cars right here? That was beautiful, but look at it. Even though it put a huge dent in it, didn't really do that much damage on that one car particularly. I wouldn't feel like it took much damage. And here comes the score. It's a 28 for Dodge Destruction, 26 in regulation, plus 2 bonus points. What a great score to get things started as Dodge Destruction is able to drive off into the pits as now Cyborg is ready to go to get things started to take on that 28. We'll see what it can do. And now here comes Cyborg coming out of its staging area to go into the tunnel as this freestyle is underway. Driving around. Score to beat that 28 by Dodge Destruction as it's lined up for the van stack. Here we go. First time anyone's hitting that guy. Nice sky wheelie and just managed to clear right there. And couldn't get a slap wheelie right there. As gonna go line up right for the tabletop right there. Got some nice air off of it too. Takes another hard hit right there. And now gonna go line up for a crossbred right there up the tabletop right there at double. And go for the tabletop right there. Slowing down. Nice air over it. Almost cleared that little bump right there in the middle. Now getting close to the wall, almost went off. Almost hit the wall right there. Got off track for a moment. Gonna go for the crossbred. Got some nice hit right there. Takes a hard hit. Now I'm gonna go for a double. Floors into it. Got some big air right there, but didn't clear it though. As we're almost halfway through the run now. Gonna go lap. Here we go. Right for that van stack that I placed out there. Crawling up and over right there. And unfortunately, they all moved. Even though I got rid of all the tires, I got to figure out how to make sure that doesn't happen. Got some big air right there too. Off the crossbred. Takes a hard hit right there. As Cyborg's put up a solid run. Going up to take out Dodge Destruction. Got some big air right there off the side of the fountain right there. Now I'm gonna go for the cars right. Jump over the cars right there, beautifully right there. As now gonna go line up. Stop. As gonna go right for the tabletop. Almost falls gonna go into the trailer right there perhaps. As now it looks like gonna go right for that van right there. Needs to slow down. Gonna go off the side almost. Hits it right there hard too. As now, oh, part of the broke off. And the frames busted going into the shocks right there too. As that'll be it for regulation. We're now in bonus time for Cyborg. As gonna go for the cars from that side. Hit some hard right there. Right into the van on 2 wheels. Held on for the save right there. As now, oh, here we go. Gonna go for the backflip. Something Dodge Destruction didn't do. And landed it right on the hood. Got a wheeler right there and got the backflip. Man, looks like the right front has been popped too. As now gonna go floor into the cars right there too. As man, that truck is not doing so well. Gonna go right back to the van. Floors into it. Knocks it out of its spot right there. As saved it on 2 wheels right there. Almost went into the wall. And that's it for bonus time as that tire is indeed popped. Looks like the frame's starting to bend right there too. Into the truck. As gonna go right for a center jump. Got some big air right there too. Takes a hard hit. Right to the side. Tabletop right there. Nosedive right there. Held on for the save. Hands on 2 wheels right there. None of this counts, of course, towards the score. As now, gonna go line up into a donut right here. Smart idea to do it from the opposite direction. That way that tire won't be a problem. As really lifting it up hard right there. As get a cyclone going right there. Sucks this won't count towards the score right there, though. As still keep continuing on with done and before finally coming to a stop. What a great run by Cyborg. As we now take a look at the highlights when we went for that crossbred right there up the tabletop right there. How about that? Cyborg wasn't really that aggressive, but of course it hit everything else. So now everything, well actually no, the trailer hasn't been touched yet, but it went for that van stack. It jumped the cars right there and doesn't look like it touched it right there. And then of course went for the backflip the first time anyone did that. At least it did so it counts towards the score. Land on the hill right there. That's where the tire popped right there as it landed on the hood and popped the tire. Surprised it didn't like break off from that hit. And then knocked out the van. How about that? That's going to really ruin any hits from that side because no one's going to be able to really get over it right there. And then we did the cyclone right there. That was awesome. But like I said, that doesn't count towards the score, so that's not going to help. as the scores are now coming in for Cyborg, as it's a 25 in regulation plus 2 bonus points, and Cyborg will be second place right now with a 27, as Cyborg's able to limp off the track with the tire pop, part of the cab broken off right there, and part of the bed flapping. As next up is Gripball getting ready to go once Cyborg gets back in the tunnel. We'll see what Gripball can do and to take on that 28 by Dodge Destruction. So now here we go as Gripball comes out through the staging area into the tunnel as our next freestyle is underway. Score to beat still that 28 by Dodge Destruction. Is going to line for a tabletop right here. Floor is over. Got a nice sky wheelie over it too. The only other truck that has a flag on, just a single one this time. As it looks like going to line up for that van stack right there. It's the car right there over him. There, jumped him completely. As going to go line up for a sideways hill on that Crossbred. Got some nice air off the side of it. As now line up looks like for the fountain now. Here we go. Going to jump over the side of it. Land to the side of it. Takes a hard hit right there. As now, oh wow, the flag just flew up in the air like that. How about that? Didn't even land on top of it or anything. As on 2 wheels for a moment. That was really weird how the flag just flew up like that. If it was going to break off, you thought it would just fall instead. Gonna go for the Crossbred. Got some big air over the tabletop sideways. Into a slab wheelie right there too. As we go into the tabletop right there. So we're now halfway through regulation for Gripball. Gonna go into a donut right here now too. Beautifully swinging around since Cyborg didn't really get to do him at all during the score. Gonna go right for tabletop right there. Crossbred's over the racing lane right there. Into the slab wheelie. Gonna go right for the cars. Beautifully crushed him right there. And now, down to the final 23 seconds of regulation. Gonna go right for the hill right there where the van is. Maybe he'll jump over the van. Well, it did not jump over, but flipped it back over on its wheels, non-existent wheels. As time winding down. Gonna go right for the racing lane. Crossbred's over the center jump right there to take the nosedive. And now gonna go right for the tabletop right there. Got some big air there. Takes a hard hit and held on for the save on 2 wheels. Nice save. As we are now in bonus time for Gripball. Gonna go right for tabletop right there. Got some big air right there off the side. Almost cleared it. And now gonna go right for the tabletop right there, but couldn't clear it though. Got some big air though off of it. And nosedive too. As now gonna go, looks like right for the van stack right there. Nope, gonna go right for tabletop. Gonna floor into it. Got some big air right there too. Oh my god, that was impressive. As the clock's winding down. Coming to a stop, backing up. And gonna miss the side of reverse, backflip wall. Maybe try to do a reverse backflip, but of course it doesn't matter. The scores are in. Nothing else will count towards the run. As Gripball still continues on. Gonna go for the Crossbred. Trying to do like what Ryan does. Hits the side of the center jump right there. Over the racing lane. Now line up for the tabletop right there. Hits it. As now going into a donut right there, but unfortunately looks like it's getting close to the center jump right there, so better watch out. Comes a stop right there. What a sick run that was by Gripball. And how about this too? Other than the flag coming off, Gripball didn't take really any damage whatsoever. The body's still in one piece, and there's no parts that are like flapping anywhere. No tires are popped. No part of the tires are breaking off or anything like that. So that was quite impressive to get a full run in and only losing the flag when it came off the weird way it did. And got a whole bunch of air in the run too. And I went for the van stack, went for the cars, hit that van stack over there. Didn't go for the backflip, although who knows, maybe it was trying to go for it in reverse, but I guess we'll never know. And but no one still hit the tree, and I'm quite surprised as we're almost halfway through the event. And this score, I wonder what it's going to be. It's going to be quite close as scores will be coming in soon. That was a big jump off the double right there sideways. As here comes the scores. It's a 27 in regulation plus 2 bonus points. Gripball takes the lead with a 29. How about that? As Gripball, as you see, no damage whatsoever as it's driving to the back of the tunnel. As Hirochi is getting ready to go to come up for Freestyle. As we're getting close to marking the halfway mark. Will Hirochi take down Gripball? We're going to have to wait and see. As here it comes. So now here comes Hirochi out into the tunnel now. As it's going to take on that 29 by Gripball. As it's coming out. Going to go in between the van stack and the tabletop right there. Hits it bit right there. Swinging around. As it's gonna go line up for the Crossbred. Here we go. Got some big air right there too. Gonna land on the side of the hill right there. Takes a hard hit on 2 wheels. Nice save right there. Gonna go up the side of the center jump right there. Ooh, took the hard hit right there. As gonna go into the fountain. As coming down hard right there. As still holding pretty good. Gonna go crossbred over the cars right there. Got some nice air right there. On 2 wheels once again. I wonder if the sway bar spots it because it keeps going on the 2 wheels at a crooked angle like that. Like 2 times now this run. Gonna plow right into the van stack right there. Got some big air off of it. Surprised didn't do that much damage to that car right there. Hits the tabletop right there. Crossbred on 2 wheels once again. Hirochi coming up quite aggressively, but still holding on pretty well. As now line up for the crossbred right here. Got some big right there. Hit side of the hill right there. Oh, on 2 wheels right there. Still on 2 wheels right there. I see going. What a save that was by Hirochi. The best save of the night so far for now. Halfway through regulation. As now going to go right for the cars right there. Takes a hard hit into the frame with the body at least. As now going to go line for tabletop right there. Oh, going to land on top of the trailer right there. Asugoi. First one to hit the trailer right into a slap wheelie right there. Going to wheelie up the race lane into the fountain right there. Man, Hirochi right there. That might have helped get it close enough to take the lead out. Take the lead over Ripple as it lines up for the crossbred to fountain. On 2 wheels once again. Held on for the save right there. And going to go right for the trailer. Beautifully ripped it open right there. On 2 wheels. Held on once again. As the clock wind down. Turning around on 2 wheels. As gonna go line up for the crossbred right here. Got some big ear. As that will be it for regulation. We're now in bonus time now for Hirochi. As swinging around the tabletop right here. Here we go. As gonna go line up for the backflip. Kind of crooked right there. And gonna get the backflip right there. Takes a hard lane. Oh, overshot it right there. And Hirochi is over. And that's the first truck tonight to not fill bonus time. What a great run by Hirochi, especially in regulation. How about that 2 save right there? How about all the saves they had for the run? Especially right here when it went for the crossbred. Look at this. Hits the side of the racing lane right there. On 2 wheels right there. Saved it right there. And then the rebound force on 2 wheels once again. How about that? What an awesome save that was for this event. And the truck held on too for that hit. And then going for the trailer right here. Tried to jump over but couldn't do it right there. Put a huge dent right there. And then got into a slap wheelie right there. As it dragged across the floor into the race lane right there as it went to the fountain. Man, what a sick run that was as it plowed through a trailer right there. As everything on the track's been hit. Sucks that trailer's not going to be around for the rest of the show. As got the backflip right here. Looked like it tried to get a reverse wheelie or try to reverse out of it, but it overshot it and flipped over right there and ended its run. As the scores are now coming in. It is a 30 in regulation plus 2 bonus points. Hirochi gets a 32 and will take the lead. As its only truck so far to not fill the run. It flipped kind of early in bonus time, but I guess hitting, trying to do a reverse wheelie inadvertently helped it get enough score. As we're now officially halfway through the event, and next up is Canadian Carnage. So let's see what it can do. So now here comes Canadian Carnage out of the tunnel in a second, as we're now halfway through the event with Hirochi still leading. As now gonna go line up. Nope, gonna go around the tabletop and the van stack right there. Better watch out for that debris right there so you don't get caught. It goes around it. As now gonna go line up for a trailer here. Better be careful. Don't want to get caught by any of the debris. As got some nice air over it into a slab. We're gonna go for the backside center jump. Land right on top of it right there. That was a nice landing. Canadian Carnage now lining up for the fountain right here. As gonna go floor into it. Got some big air. Gonna go crossbred over into the race lane right there. There goes part of the body right there. Already, you kidding me? As gonna go right for the remains of the trailer right there. Watch out for the debris. Taps it and pushes it to the side. Thankfully, didn't get caught. Gonna go plow right into the remains of the van stack right there. Man, Canadian Carnage has a lot of momentum coming out here. Get big started. Huge sky wheelie off the side of the tabletop right there. That was nice. As now swinging it around. To line up right for the crossbred. Looks like trying to line up for it. Better watch out, just like what happened to Hirochi just earlier. Land right in the middle right there. Hits the side of the cab right there. As now halfway through regulation. Going over the debris of the trailer right there. Held on right there. As now lined up right back for that van stack. Just hit a second ago. Up and over. Got some big ear. Gonna go line up for the crossbred right here. Got some big ear right there as we're halfway down to the final 30 seconds. Into a slap wheelie right there too. Man, Canadian Carnage has a sick run so far. As gonna go right for the fountain. Gonna almost clear right there. Takes a hard hit. There goes the other part of the cab right there. Now gonna go over the cars right there. As the clock wind down for Canadian Carnage. Turning around, coming to stop. Gonna go line up for the backflip right here. As he's gonna go kind of crooked. Oh, it's got a corkscrew right there. God, I'm so going up on 2 wheels and gonna go over and can't save. Oh, it's trying to save it, but couldn't get the save right there. Oh man, what an unbelievable run there by Canadian Carnage. What an awesome regulation that was. But remember, it didn't get any bonus time because it flipped over when it was going into bonus time pretty much. That corkscrew counts towards regulation. But man, what a sick run that was, that corkscrew. Oh my god, that was incredible. But without bonus time, could that have been just enough to maybe get close to taking out Hirochi? The score is going to be so close probably too, because Canadian Carnage had a whole bunch of momentum throughout the run and stuff. And then that corkscrew right there landed it perfectly too. It just overshot it right there and just couldn't save it. Can you imagine what would happen if it saved and kept on going? It probably could have won the event outright. As the scores are now coming in, it's a 32 in regulation. Canadian Carnage has tied Hirochi with the lead. Are you kidding me? So yeah, if Canadian Carnage was able to fill bonus time, it could have won. Are you kidding me, perhaps? Because it could have had the momentum carrying for outright bonus time to put up a run that could never be topped. But in the end, it ends up tying Hirochi as Electric Blue is getting ready to go now to take on that tie between Hirochi and Canadian Carnage. Let's see what Electric Blue can do. Because, man, that's going to be a tough bar to beat with that corkscrew. And now here we go. Electric Blue is now coming out of the tunnel to take on that tie by Hirochi and Canadian Carnage. Like it might have tapped the wall a bit right there. Got lucky because that wall can really damage the truck even if you just tap it. As it's going to go right for the van stack right here to get some nice air to get things started, as both of those cars have their roofs really crushed in. Hits that debris right there of the remains of the trailer. Luckily didn't get caught by a tire. Goes into the remains. Oh no, the back of the trailer is stuck into the frame. That could be problems, but thankfully let go right there. Because I've had that happen before. The parts of the trailer get caught into the back and rips up the tires and stuff. So you gotta watch out there. Electric Blue. It looks like part of the rear part of the bed got crushed in. Nice sky wheelie right there to land on the cars right there. As now going to hit the side of the cars right there. Oh, looks like something. Oh no, the forelink broke and part of the body came off. Well, in real life, this would end the run, but Electric Blue is going to keep going with a huge sky wheelie right there over the tabletop right there. But man, that broken forelink is going to cause so many problems. But Electric Blue is going to continue fighting on right there. Got some big air over the fountain right there. Takes a hard hit right there. As going to go Crossbred. Oh, this could be trouble here. 2 wheels held on as the forelink bar. Oh, looks like another bar broke off too. Looks like maybe a sway bar busted right there too. Gonna go for the cars. I mean, the van right there ripped the car off it right there too. As something else broke off right there. Electric Blues continue to fight with a nice sky wheelie over the tabletop. Goes down the racing lanes. And Electric Blues still put up a solid run. Slams into the van right there. As we're near the end of regulation. Got some nice air off the fountain right there. Off the side. As now gonna go right for the cars right there. Oh, the wheel busted. Oh no, the truck died. The truck died. Electric Blues motor shut off. It is done. As there'll be another truck that didn't get into bonus time. What a great run though by Electric Blue, even though the forelink busted. We're gonna watch right here. It was the next hit right here. Let's see what happened as it landed on the cars right here. It was like right around here where it hit the cars. Let's see what happened. Hit the cars. It looks like the forelink busted when it hit the cars right there. Huh, that's a little weird how it came off and broke like that. You would think the hit beforehand when it landed on the cars, that's how it would break. That's really strange how it broke right there. But hey, Electric Blue came off. Here's what happened right here. Took the landing right here. I see that forelink still busted right there. Looks like something might have busted right there. I see the ramp, the axle break right there. There's when the wheel broke off, and it's right here where the truck died. Something must have got caught in the truck as it flipped over. It had no shot to save it once the engine died. It has no way to drive out of here. It's gonna have to be towed out. As you can see, the damage now by Electric Blue right here, as it's just a 27 for Electric Blue, as it did not get into bonus time. But hey, good effort though with the forelink busted, because remember, in real life, if the forelink busted, that would have been the end of the run. As you see the damage. Oh, you can see the tire rod right there busted too. So maybe it did bust somewhere in the run where I thought I saw it. So as Electric Blue's got to be towed off the track as we're nearing the end of the event. We still got 2 more trucks left. And next up is Bomb Squad. We saw the repaint of Northern Nightmare. We saw the repaint of Blue Thunder. And now we're going to see the repaint of Nitro Circus. So here we go. And now here we go with Bomb Squad on the track. This is going to be really interesting as it's coming out of the tunnel now. Oh, hits the wall hard right there. Must have slid out a bit right there. Be careful. Like I said about Electric Blue, those walls can really grab you. As this track is littered with debris everywhere, especially that van stack all ripped apart right there. Gonna hit side debris right there. Thankfully, get caught by a tire. As gonna go right for the remains of the camper, even though it's off the side of stack right there. As gonna go right for the race lane. Huge skywheeling nosedive right there. Takes a hard hit. As now swinging it around to go line up right for the fountain. Though off the side, hits it on 2 wheels right there. Held on for the save. As now gonna go for Crossbred right here. Got a nice wheelie. Gonna land almost on the car right there. Actually did send it off the side. As turning around, gonna go maybe line for the backflip. Nope. Gonna go for dud though. And luckily didn't get caught by the debris into the tire. That could have been very problematic. As swinging around right there. As now gonna go right for the cars right there. Beautifully ripped the trunk off of one of them. As now gonna go right for the van. Gonna land right into the side of it right there. That was an interesting idea. As we're now halfway through regulation. Bomb Squad putting up a solid run. Gonna go right for the fountain right there. Got some big here. Gonna crossbred onto the race lane right there. On 2 wheels though. Nice save. As it almost was on the rim right there. Solid move right there. As Bomb Squad's now down to the final 30 seconds. Here we go. Into another donut. Bomb Squad keeping up the momentum so far. Came to stall right there. As gonna go line up for the tabletop right there. Got some big here. Gonna land on the car right there. That was nice. As now gonna go right for the racing lane. So far hasn't done any damage yet. Very impressive job so far. As now the clock's wind down. Bomb Squad's gonna go line for the crossbred off the side right there too. Gonna take a hard hit as there goes part of the cab right there. Gonna go right into the vans. Getting close to the wall right there. Hits it hard right there. And it looks like gonna go for the backflip, although it's not. That's gonna count towards regulation. Looks like gonna try and corkscrew it. Went off the side. Oh, in trouble right there, but gonna save it. I see, guy. It looked like trying to do a corkscrew backflip, but ended up doing a weird pirouette right there, and somehow saved it. That was awesome. As gonna smash into the van once again as it goes into the wall. Man, Bomb Squad, that was a sick move right there. It's gonna need a lot more in that note to get the to take the lead from that 32 from Hirochi and Canadian Crusher. Because it was a solid regulation, but still not enough yet. As it's going to go line up for the backflip. Floors into it, but it's not going to count, unfortunately. As got the backflip right there. On 2 wheels and going to go over right there. Oh, it's still on 2 wheels. Ran the rim. Has tried to save it. Gets in the gear. And got to save. That's too good. What a save that was. What a save. But that won't count towards the score. What a move Bomb Squad got right there. Nice crossbred over the tabletop. There goes the roof and the windshield. The only thing left with the hood. Hits the tabletop right here. We go. Cartwheeling. The hood stood on. Further hit. Complete the cartwheel right there. That was awesome. Gonna go into the wall. Ooh, breaks the wheel off. Breaks the hood off. And that's gonna end the run. What a sick finish Bomb Squad had there. That was an incredible finish. But remember, that was after regulation bonus time. So none of that is gonna count. If it hit it just a second earlier, that whole save would have counted towards the score off that backflip. That could have been maybe enough right there, possibly to take the lead. As we watch that course right here, hits it right there, goes in here, spins around right there, hits it quickly in reverse, and saved it right there. That was an awesome save. As gonna go smash the van right here. But let's watch this again. That second backflip, landed it perfectly too. But on landing, the rebound sent it. Well, actually, it wasn't really clean. Almost landed on the hood right there. But the rebound, as he flipped it over, and I guess the momentum, and of course the wheels turn, managed to get it on 2 wheels right there. I think it was stuck in neutral right there, or maybe in reverse, and quickly got it into drive to get the save right there. That was awesome. Save right there. And then here we go. Hits the fountain. Cartwheels it when it hits the stack right there. Really crooked right there. That was awesome. Kept on going into the wall, breaks the wheel off, breaks the hood off. Look like he bust a 4-linker tire rod too on the hit right here, as we're about to see, as it hits the wall hard right there. Ooh, there goes the part right there. And yeah, I saw a bar right there, so it must have been a 4-link as the score comes in. It's a 27 regulation plus 3 bonus points, and Bomb Squad gets 3rd place right now with 30. A solid run, a really good bonus time. Just could you imagine what would happen if it got that last backflip off in time? It might have been maybe enough to maybe tie, or possibly even very unlikely, but to take the lead. But in the end, we're still down to just 1 truck left. BeamNG. No one's still beaten that tie between Canadian Crusher and Hirochi. Could BeamNG do it? We're gonna find out. Alright, now here we go. Here comes BeamNG onto the track to take on that 32. Oh, slid out right there. Almost went into the wall right there. Backing up. As now coming out of the tunnel right here. Here we go to take on that 32 tie between Hirochi and Canadian Crusher. Driving around very aggressively coming out of the track. Looks like doing a tour around the stadium. Sliding right there. Better watch out for the debris for the RV. Managed to avoid right there. Is now turning around. Swing around maybe to a donut. Nope, coming to a stop right here. As going to go line for the tabletop right here. And here we go. The final run. Got some nice air off the tabletop right there. Tried to get a slap but couldn't get it. Hits right for the center jump right there. Offside on 2 wheels. Held on. Nice start. Aggressive so far for BeamNG. As now lining up for the tabletop right here. Got some big air over the stack right there. Almost lands into the bit of the racing lane. And now going to go right for the tabletop right there. Nose dive it. Held on. Man, BeamNG coming up with a lot of aggression, hitting everything full throttle one after another. Hits the car right there from hard to advance that grip the hood off it. Huge sky wheelie right there over the tabletop, almost cleared it, but got a slap wheelie off of it too. Man, that was an awesome combo there by BeamNG. As now gonna go hit the side of the van stack right there on 2 wheels. Got a nice save right there. As gonna go right for the Crossbred. Manages to jump the cars right there halfway through the run. This is a really great run by BeamNG so far. Now swinging around into a donut right there. As continuing on, came to a stop right there. As we're now down to the final 30 seconds. Got some nice Crossbred air off that tabletop. Gonna go into the cars right there, over the tabletop right there, on 2 wheels right here. Oh, no, gonna go over, and I'm gonna save it right into the wall. That's so good. I want to save right there, that was. And doesn't seem like any sort of damage. Huge Crossbred over the fountain right there. Lands into it. Looks like the windshield came off right there too. On 2 wheels right there. Oh, looks like the sway bar might have busted as we're down to 8 seconds left in regulation. Nice air off the Crossbred right there. Ooh, took a hard nosedive hit right there. As gonna hit the side of the hood right there. As swinging it around to go line up for the backflip as we're now in bonus time. Here we go. Plows into the backflip. And got it right there too. As on 2 wheels. Oh, popped the tire right there. Got a reverse wheeler right there. Gonna reverse into the remains of the camper right there. Still continuing on strong right there. As gonna keep reversing into the fountain right there. But unfortunately wasting a lot of time right there doing the same move pretty much. Floors out of it right there. Gonna go right back for the fountain right there. Got some big air. Gonna hit side of the racing lane right there. As the clock's winding down. Hits side of camper right there. And if it's gonna do something, better do it. He's gonna hit the side of the backflip right there. Got like a horse spin in the air right there. And that will be it for regulation. I mean, on bonus time. What a sick run this was by BeamNG. Hits the SUV right there. Sends it flying into the wall right there. As now gonna hit side of the van right there. Oh, a snap right there on 2 wheels. Gonna go over right there. Gonna go into the wall too right there. Busting the wheel off. It's saved it still, but still on, well, 1 wheel technically. Going inside that tunnel right there. And finally going over. Oh my god. What a sick run this was by BeamNG. What an unbelievable run that was by BeamNG. As we're gonna look at all these highlights. Man, BeamNG hit everything out there pretty much at full throttle and lined everything up for everything just in the nick of time, like that slap wheeler right there. So this very likely could get the win. It's just a matter of how high is it going to be is the question. Takes a hard hit right there. And then, of course, right here, where it did that save right here, too, the rear steer screwed it over right there. Quickly flipped it over right there, the rear steer, to give the momentum to save it right there as it went to the wall almost right there. You see the sparks right there. That was an awesome save right there. And then that Crossbred over the fountain. I think that's like one of the very few times anyone hit the hill from that side. That was an awesome move right there. And then, of course, the backflip right here, where it kind of corkscrewed it right there. Land on the tire right there. I think the tire was fine right there, but then it's right there when it got popped, when it got touched by the frame, you know, on hood. And it got that reverse wheelie right there. That was awesome. And then, of course, when this final move right there hits the side of the backflip ball sideways right there to manage to get a unique move off right here. And then this finish right here hits the side of the hill right there on 2 wheels, flips it over, and the momentum continues to flip it over right there as it smashes into the wall, busts the wheel off right there, and still, believe it or not, has a shot to save it. Unfortunately for it, it goes into the tunnel as it kept trying to save it and was on 2 wheels before it looked like finally hit the brakes and went over. So what an incredible run that was for BeamNG as the scores are now coming in. Can't wait to see as it's a 34 regulation, 3 bonus points, and BeamNG will win Freestyle for 37. What a dominant Freestyle it was as it drove out of the tunnel, as you see the damage right there. Man, what a dominant freestyle that was by BeamNG and by everyone else too, as here's the pictures of the track to show you off what happened. I hope you all enjoyed this first ever BeamNG freestyle event and hope to maybe do one soon, although hopefully next time it won't take over 2 months.